Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to bring you Game 58 of our play-along playthrough using Out of the Park 19. Sound check is good, excellent. And we'll have Chris Sales on the mound for the Boston Red Sox, as that's what we usually do, bring you Chris Sales starts. And he's taking on the Houston Astros and Lance McCullers Jr. The Red Sox currently in first place, one game above the Tampa Bay Rays. The Houston Astros are in second place, one game behind the Seattle Mariners in our playthrough, once again using Out of the Park Baseball 19. And as you can see, the Red Sox are 32 wins, 25 losses. The Astros, 34 wins, 24 losses. Game 1 was absolutely outstanding. The Red Sox came back to win that 6-5. Alright, let's get to the lineups and hope everyone's doing well on this Tuesday. Hello, Max Cornelius. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Always good to see our good friend Max Cornelius in the chat. Check out his channel. He has some content up there, some Mark McGwire stuff. Alright, leading off for the Red Sox, batting first, he's leading off. Mookie Betts playing right field. Batting second, playing left field for the slumping Andrew Benintendi, Eduardo Nunez, and he's been hot with the bat. Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers, and he has been raking. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, designated hitter J.D. Martinez. Batting fifth, the shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Batting sixth, the first baseman Hanley Ramirez. He bats better against righties, and ironically, Moreland bats better against lefties. Batting seventh, playing second base, the slumping Dustin Pedroia. We inserted him in the lineup to see if we can get him out of his slump. Batting eighth, playing center field, Jackie Bradley Jr., JBJ. And batting ninth, doing the catching, Sandy Leone. For the Houston Astros, batting first, playing third base, Alex Bregman. Batting second, the first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez. Batting third, the diminutive one, the great one, the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, George Springer. Batting fifth, playing right field, Josh Reddick, former Red Sox and Oakland A's. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. Batting seventh, playing left field, Milky Cabrera. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Max Stassi. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, L.T. Kemp. Max Cornelius says he's doing well, asks how I'm doing. I'm okay, thank you. So Mookie Betts comes to the plate, and Mookie is batting .287, 4 homers, 20 RBIs. Against right-handed pitching, 8 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. He likes to take a look at some pitches. And on the mound, we have Lance McCullers Jr. He is 4-3 in 60 innings pitched. He has struck out 51, walked 20, earned run average, not so good, 4.05. Quality of pitches, 8 out of 10. Movement, 6 out of 10. Control, 5 out of 10. And that varies between righties and lefties. Behind the plate, doing the catching, Max Stassi. 8 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Alex Bregman's at third, 7 out of 10. Tony Kemp, very poor at short, 2 out of 10. Jose Altuve, above average, 6 out of 10 at second. And Marwin Gonzalez, excellent at first, 9 out of 10. Milky Cabrera is in left, 6 out of 10 defense, 8 out of 10 arm. George Springer, the same in center, 6 out of 10 defense, 8 out of 10 arm. And Josh Reddick, 7 out of 10 for both defense and arm. So a very good defensive outfield. So here's Mookie Betts. Again, he likes to take a look at pitches. McCullers does give up a lot of first pitch hits. Batting average against .379, but Betts will take. Here's the pitch for McCullers, and the ball game is on its way. And that's a strike, 96 miles per hour. That's in there. So 0-1 count to Betts. That's okay. Behind the count, he bats 364 off right-handed pitching, 296. Mookie's ready to grip and rip. Stassi sets the target. McCullers deals to Betts. Betts swings, and that's going to be a blooper past the dive of Kemp at short, and that's where his poor defense comes into play. A better shortstop probably would have made that play on that little bloopy line. I don't know what to call it, a little bloopy ball for a single. That's a very good base runner at first. 7 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Gonzalez to hold him on. Here comes Eduardo Nunez. Nuni is batting .332, 4 homers, 31 runs batted in. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. The Astros pinch the middle with Kemp and Altuve, double play depth, every outfield straightaway normal. Nunez against right-handed pitching, 7 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. He will go chasing. He likes to look at pitches. McCullers takes a peek at first. Here's the pitch to Nunez. They throw over. Good move, but Betts is back, and that's a lot closer than Mookie wanted it. So again, Nunez will be taken. The windup and the pitch for McCullers. And that is in there. Strike one, 93 mile per hour fastball. 0-1 count, no problem. Nunez bats .333 behind in the count. Again, the Astros in double play depth. We're going to play hit and run. There goes Betts. Here comes the pitch. Nunez swinging and a miss. The throw down, and they got him. Altuve applies the tag on Mookie Betts. Excellent throw by Stassi. So Betts is out on the failed hit and run attempt, and the count to Eduardo Nunez is no balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty now. Nunez ready to grip and rip. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal for the Astros. Stassi wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Eduardo Nunez. And Nunez works a walk on the 3-2 count. So he'll replace Betts at first. Nunez, an excellent base runner. 9 out of 10 for speed and stealing. Here comes Rafael Devers, the youngster. Unbelievable. Devers, .327, 17 home runs, 48 RBIs. Against right-handed pitching, 9 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. Loves to jump on that first pitch strike if it's in his zone. He bats .435. And off right-handed pitching, .353. The windup and the pitch to Devers. 1 out. Nunez at first. Devers swings, and that is going to be a double play ball. And it is. As that went 4-6-3, side retired. So McCullers induces Devers to bang into the inning-ending double play. Go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here in Houston. Chris Sale's on the mound for the Red Sox. Sale's 5-3. Had a near no-hitter. I believe that was in his second or third start against the Baltimore Orioles. He took a no-hitter into the 9th. He has struck out 76, only walked 12. ERA now down to 3.99. Overall, again, it will vary against right-handers and left-handed batters. Overall, 8 out of 10 for quality of pitches. Movement 6 out of 10. Control 8 out of 10. Sandy Leone behind the plate is excellent. 9 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. Rafael Devers, 7 out of 10 at third. Alexander Bogart, 6 out of 10 at short. Petey, Dustin Pedroia, very good at second, 8 out of 10. And Hanley Ramirez is a little better than everyone thinks, 6 out of 10 at first. Eduardo Nunez, the weak link in the outfield, playing for the slumping Andrew Benintendi. 4 out of 10 defense, but a very good arm of 7 out of 10. Jackie Bradley Jr., 9 out of 10 for defense and arm. And Mookie Betts, 9 out of 10 defense, 8 out of 10 arm and right. So here comes Alex Bregman. And Bregman, for Houston, is batting .244, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. He's a normal hitter. 9 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Sales ready to work. The windup and the pitch to Bregman. And he is soft liner to Devers at third, 1 down. So Marwin Gonzalez steps to the plate. Astros first baseman. Batting .224 with 9 homers, 24 ribbies. 6 out of 10 for contact and power against left-handed pitching, 5 out of 10 for I. He is a right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield and also left in the outfield because Nunez is not a stellar outfielder. Sale nods his head. He kicks and fires to Gonzalez. And he walked him on the 3-2. Ball 4. Gonzalez would not extend the zone. So Ramirez will hold Gonzalez on. 5 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 base running ability. Here comes Jose Altuve, the diminutive one. Second baseman for the Astros. 281, 12 homers, 36 ribbies. Against left-handed pitching, 10 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye. He's an extreme pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield and also shift left in the outfield. Again, Ramirez holding Gonzalez on. Sale takes a peek over. He sets and deals to Altuve. And ground ball to Devers. And that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Devers to Petey to Hanley Ramirez. Side retired. So turnabout is fair play as Chris Sales induces the double play ball from Jose Altuve. Go to the top of the second. Scoreless here in Houston. Let's go to the chat. Max Cornelius is posted. He says, I'm thinking of some new ideas for my channel, thinking about doing tournaments involving great teams in baseball history, like an NCAA tournament style. Oh, that's cool. I always liked those. I like the tournament style projects or playoff style projects. They're fun. I enjoy doing them. I do some season replays. I have to really be into the season to show a lot of it. But I do find myself, because I always get matchups in my head, and I was like, oh, I like to play that. And then a lot of times I end up playing it offline. So due up for the Red Sox, Martinez, Bogarts, and Ramirez. I think that's a good idea, Max. So, J.D. Martinez, very good start. 284, 15 homers, 34 RBIs. As Devers and Martinez have just been ripping at the ball. Against right-handed pitching, 7 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. He likes to take a look at pitches, does not like to swing early in the count. He's taking all the way. Lance McCullers is ready, the windup and the pitch to Martinez. They come inside, he checked his swing, and he held up, ball 1. So, when Martinez is ahead in the count, .412 batting average, though he's only hitting .242 off all right-handed pitching. McCullers behind in the count, 500, advantage Martinez. Max Stassi goes through the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Martinez. He's swinging away. They come inside, and that's a fly ball to shallow left center field. And coming on, making the catch, is Springer. 1 down. Good job by McCullers, jamming Martinez. So 1 out, no one on for Alexander Bogarts. And Bogey's batting .272, 5 home runs, 33 ribbies. Against right-handed pitching, 8 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 8 out of 10 eye. He's a right-handed pull hitter. The Astros play their infield, outfield straightaway and normal, though. Bogarts batting .301 off right-handed pitching and .407 off the first pitch strike if it's in his zone. McCullers nods his head. He rocks and fires. Here's the pitch to Bogey. Bogey pops up, and the catcher makes the catch for out number 2. Nice job by Stassi. As McCullers has jammed 2 batters in a row, and here comes Hanley Ramirez, Red Sox first baseman. Hanley batting .245, 9 home runs, 27 ribbies. He's in the lineup because he bats .276 off right-handed pitching. And Keith Moreland bats .313 off left-handed pitching. Crazy game, baseball. Hanley's an extreme pull hitter. And the Astros shift left in both the infield and outfield to deal with that extreme pull hitter. 5 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power and eye for Hanley Ramirez off right-handed pitching. He too likes to work a count, but we're going to give him the green light right away. Stassi wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Hanley Ramirez. Swing and a miss. He goes down in the 2-2 count. Side retired. Bottom of the second, still scoreless here in Houston. Due up for the Astros, we'll have Springer, Reddick, and Gurriel. We have Max Cornelius in the chat. Feel free to jump in. Chat up some baseball with Max. Check out his channel. Back out on the hill, Chris Sale. George Springer, center fielder for the Astros. Batting .271, 15 homers, 48 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 9 out of 10 power, 8 out of 10 eye. He's a right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left, and the outfield will shift left to protect Eduardo Nunez, playing for the slumping Benintendi in left field. Sandy Leon wiggles the fingers. Sale nods his head. Here is the windup and the pitch to Springer. And Springer works a walk. 4 consecutive balls. They pitch very carefully to Springer. And now bring up Josh Reddick. Reddick batting .338, 7 homers, 30 RBIs. Contact above average, 6 out of 10. Power is average, 5 out of 10. And eye is 6 out of 10. We're going to see if we can get him to chase and beat this ball into the dirt for a double play. Hanley Ramirez holding on Springer, 5 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 stealing ability. The windup and the pitch from Sale. Pitch around. And ground ball to Pedroia, over to Bogarts, back to Ramirez. So we get the double play we were looking for. As Reddick chased the ball low and beat it into the dirt at PD. Pitcher's best friend, 2 for 1. Base is empty for the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He's batting a whopping .103 with no homers and 1 ribby. 6 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye against left-handed pitching. Red Sox infield will shift left. Outfield will play straight, away, and normal. Here's the pitch to Gurriel from Sale. And a soft liner to Devers at third, inning over. Double play ball was huge in that inning that Sales induced. Reddick to hit into. Go to the top of the third. Scoreless here in Houston. Due up for the Red Sox. Pedroia, Bradley, and Leon. Dustin Pedroia slumping miserably. He's only batting .202 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs since coming off the disabled list. He started on the DL when the season started. 8 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye against right-handed pitching. He is a right-handed pull hitter. Astros choose not to shift, though. The windup and the pitch from Lance McCullers. Petey swinging away. And he strikes out looking on the 0-2 count. He fails to pull the trigger, and his slump continues. Astros throw the ball around the infield. So 1 out, no one on. Here's JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr., and he's batting .217. 5 homers, 26 RBIs, 6 out of 10 for contact and power off right-handed pitching, 7 out of 10 eye. Bradley has struggled mightily against right-handers, 172. Overall, he does like to swing at that first pitch in his zone, 348. Stassi sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jackie Bradley Jr. And Bradley, soft liner back to the pitcher. Nice play by McCullers. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes the number 9 batter, the catcher, switch hitter. Sandy Leon, he's batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Lance McCullers. He's batting .205, 1 homer, 1 ribby. Below average contact, 4 out of 10. Below average power, 4 out of 10. Eye, average, 5 out of 10. Leon awaits the McCullers offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound.
Strike 3, yeah.
And Leon went too far. Strike number 3. Bottom of the third, still scoreless here in Houston. Due up for the Astros to face Chris Sale and the Boston Red Sox. Milky Cabrera, then Stassi the catcher, and Kemp the shortstop. Milky Cabrera, .316, 2 home runs, 10 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. See if we can get him to chase. Sale deals to Cabrera. And he's jammed. Floats one out to right field. Coming in is Mookie Betts, and he makes the catch in right center. 1 away. Now bring up the number 8 batter, the catcher, Max Stassi, who's batting 0, as he is 0 for 17 on the season. He does have 2 RBIs. Below average contact, 4 out of 10. Power, above average, 6 out of 10 when he hits the ball, I guess. And his eye is very good against lefties, 7 out of 10. Sale kicks and fires. Stassi grounds it back to Sales, who throws to Hanley Ramirez for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping to the plate, the number 9 batter for the Astros, Tony Kemp, the shortstop, batting .316, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. 6 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. On deck is Bregman. Sale nods his head. Leone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tony Kemp. And that's a line drive past the dive of Devers into left, so no 1-2-3 inning for Chris Sale. And Tony Kemp, a very dangerous base runner at first. 8 out of 10 speed and stealing ability. Hanley Ramirez to hold him on. Sale and Ramirez will have to keep an eye on Kemp. Top of the order now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Sale throws over, but back in time is Kemp. Again, Sale looks over. Now he looks in at Leone, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Alex Bregman. 2 outs, runner at first. And that is a blooper in the center field, and it's going to drop in front of JBJ. Runners advance 90 feet, so Kemp's at second. Bregman is at first. 2 outs, 2 on for Marwin Gonzalez. Gonzalez walked his first time up. He does have 9 home runs on the season with 24 RBIs. Again, Sale hoping to induce the third out here. Here's the pitch around. And it's a ground ball to Pedroia, who will throw to Ramirez. Side retired, so good job by Chris Sale as he gets Marwin Gonzalez this time to expand the zone. He didn't have the patience he did in his first at-bat when he walked. We go to the top of the 4th here in Houston. The first place Boston Red Sox, nothing. And the second place Houston Astros, nothing. Due up for Boston, top of the order, Betts, Nunez, and Devers. Mookie Betts is 1 for 1. Did get caught stealing on a failed hit and run. The windup and the pitch from McCullers to Mookie Betts. They come inside, he doesn't chase, and he'll walk on 4 consecutive balls. So Betts, again, excellent base runner at first, being held on by Marwin Gonzalez. Here's Eduardo Nunez. We got the hit and run on once again. There goes Betts. Nunez grounds to Kemp at short. Long throw, and they just nip the speedy Nunez. Kemp not a stellar defender at short, but Mookie Betts is in scoring position now, as Kemp will cheat towards the bag to try to keep Betts close. And here's Rafael Devers. Devers is batting .432 with runners in scoring position. He's 0 for 1 today. Devers digs in that left-hander's batter's box. Max Stassi sets the target. McCullers kicks and fires. Devers swings, grounds it to second. Over to first. 2 down, advancing to third is Mookie Betts. Nice play by Altuve. So Betts 90 feet away, and it's up to J.D. Martinez. Looking to knock in an RBI here. If he does, it's number 35, or possibly a home run, number 60. Likes to work the count. Stassi wiggles the fingers. Lance McCullers Jr. nods his head. The windup, the pitch. And taking all the way is Martinez, and that's in there for a strike. He didn't like the call. Man in blue's not going to change it, though, JD. No balls, 1 strike. Martinez digs in, determined look on his face. McCullers kicks and fires. Martinez swinging a miss, strike 3. Mookie Betts is stranded at third. Go to the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless here in Houston. It's been a pitcher's duel. Chris Sale back out on the mound. 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and uncustomally, no Ks. He'll face Altuve, Springer, and Reddick. Jose Altuve, 0 for 1. Extreme pull hitter. Red Sox infield and outfield will shift left. Sale gets the sign from Leone. The windup and the pitch to Jose Altuve. And that's a shot to left field. And making the catch is Nunez as he quickly got back to the wall, turned, reached up and caught the ball. So nice play by Nunez. One away. Altuve did hit it hard. Thank God he didn't get any elevation on it. That would have been a goner. So here's George Springer, the center fielder. Has no official at bat. I believe he has walked. Let's check out what George Springer did. Yes, he did. He walked. Another right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox infield outfield will shift left. Sales takes a deep breath. He rocks and delivers to Springer. Springer grounds hard to Hanley Ramirez, who waves off Sale, takes it to the bag himself. 2 down. Base is empty for Josh Reddick. Reddick is 0 for 1. Left-handed normal hitter. On deck is Gurriel. Sale looking to expand the zone on Reddick. Leone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Josh Reddick. And that's past the dive of Bogaerts for a 2-out single. A seeing eye base hit. So Josh Reddick at first. Below average speed, 4 out of 10. But stealing ability is pretty good, 7 out of 10. Hanley Ramirez to hold him on, as he'll be off on contact with 2 outs. And here's Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1, batting 100 with 1 ribby. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left, and the outfield will shift left to protect Eduardo Nunez. Sales peers in. Gets the sign from Leone. The windup, the pitch to Gurriel. And he sends that ball deep to left field. Nunez at the track, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. Quickly covered that ground and that lazy deep fly ball. Side retired. Go to the top of the 5th, still scoreless here in Houston. And Lance McCullers has gone 4 innings. He's walked 2, struck out 4, given up no runs and only 1 hit. They'll face Xander Bogaerts, who's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Bogey. And Bogey walks on the 3-1. Didn't chase. Wouldn't expand the zone. Good job by Xander. Below average speed, 4 out of 10. Stealing ability, excellent, 9 out of 10. Marwin Gonzalez holding Bogey on. Here's Hanley Ramirez playing first base, 0 for 1 today. McCullers deals to Manran. And Ramirez, that is past the third baseman and into left field. So it was a backhanded attempt by Bregman. He didn't get to it. So a walk and a single start off the top of the 5th. So 2 on, no outs for Dustin Pedroia. And Pedroia, who's been in a god-awful slump, will put down a bunt here and try to move the runners over. And he puts down a pretty good one. And the only play for McCullers is to first. So Petey does his job. Goes back to the dugout to claps, high fives, and handshakes. Bogaerts at third. Hanley Ramirez at second. 1 out for JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1. He's looking for a ball that he at least hit to second or short or a deep fly ball. Bradley awaits the Lance McCullers offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. And he walks on the 3-1 again. Did not expand the zone. Bases loaded, 1 out for Sandy Leone. The catcher's 0 for 1. And with bases loaded, he's 0 for 1. So again, Leone is looking for something he can drive deep to the outfield if he doesn't get a hit. And they're playing their infield, outfield normal, so they're not playing for 2 or bringing their infield in. With 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 5th. Stassi pounds the mitt, imploring McCullers to hit the target. Now he sets the target. Here's the pitch to Sandy Leone. And Leone walks! A run comes in, 1-0 Red Sox. So good job by Sandy Leone. And McCullers, who has fairly decent control of a 5, is falling apart here. So 1 out, base is still loaded, top of the order for Mookie Betts. Betts is 1 for 1, and he has walked once. Base is loaded, he's batting .500. So he's got the green light here. McCullers nods his head. He fires to Betts. Betts swings, and that ball is going to be gapped. Left center field, 1 run scores. Here comes another one for the Red Sox, as Mookie Betts has a double, knocking in 2. It's now 3-0 Boston. Advancing to third is Sandy Leone. Betts is at second. And here's Eduardo Nunez. So we have Lance McCullers on the ropes. And Nunez is up there to knock him out. Nunez is 0 for 1. Extreme right-handed pull hitter. Runners in scoring position, batting .372. McCullers takes a deep breath. He rocks and fires. Nunez taking. They come inside, and that is a ball. No matter how much Stassi framed it, it's still a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Nunez ahead in the count, .379. And McCullers behind in the count, .479. Advantage, Eduardo Nunez. Looking to grip and rip, Nunez. Here's the pitch for McCullers. Nunez swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fooled him with a slider on the 1-2 count. So 2 outs, 2 on. And that's McCullers' 5th strikeout to go with 5 walks. And here's Rafael Devers. Devers is 0 for 2. And Devers with runners in scoring position, .422. McCullers takes a breath. Looks in at Stassi. The righty nods his head. He rocks and fires to Rafael Devers. Devers swings, goes the other way. That's going to get down in front of the left fielder. Another run scores. It's 4-0. Do you want Mookie Betts to round the base and try to score? The ball is shallow. Betts is a fantastic runner. Milky Cabrera has a cannon for an arm. We're going to say yes. And here comes the throw. Here comes Betts. Here comes a slide. Safe! Mookie Betts is in there. So Rafael Devers, a 2-out single, produces 2 more RBIs. And it's now 5-0 Boston in the top of the 5th. And that's it. Lance McCullers has been KO'd. The new pitcher for Houston is Brad Peacock. 1 win, no losses in 35 1/3 innings. He has walked 15, struck out 44, 2.80 earned run average. Quality of pitches, a.k.a. stuff, 7 out of 10. Movement, 6 out of 10. And control, 5 out of 10. We have MP Fox in the chat. As he says, go Stros! Man, as a Rays fan, that Betts is a pain in my neck. But have to appreciate just how awesome he is. He's a wonderful player. MP Fox says, hey, Al, glad I made it before the last batter tonight. Glad you made it too, MP. Hope all is well. And enjoy the chat with Max Cornelius and anyone else who jumps in. Hats off to everyone. A little sip of coffee here. The Red Sox have actually started at Fenway. They started just before 9. All right. So Devers is on first, 2 outs for J.D. Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 2. And Peacock is tough on the first pitch, and Martinez likes to work the count anyway, so he's taking. Peacock deals to Martinez, and that's a strike in there. 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Martinez licking his lips, hoping he throws that 90-mile-per-hour fastball again. He'll deposit it into the seats. Behind the count, Martinez, 185. Fairly good eye, though, 6 out of 10. Stassi wiggles the fingers. Peacock rocks and fires. Here's the pitch to J.D. Martinez, who is jammed. He pops it up towards first, and making the catch to end the inning is Gonzalez. But the Red Sox score 5 times. A big blow. The 2-out single, knocking in 2 by Devers. And that made it 5-0. McCullers is knocked out of the ball game. Peacock took over for him. So bottom of the 5th, facing Chris Sale for the Astros, Milky Cabrera, then Max Stassi, and L.T. Kemp. Clinton Parks has joined us. How are you, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel, Clinton Parks. A lot of National Pastime 3, 2017 and 1965, as well as some Digital Diamond Baseball. Cabrera is 0 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter, good contact hitter, 7 out of 10. Power and eye, not so good, below average, 4 out of 10. Sale's going to see if we can get him to chase with the pitch around. Sandy Leone sets the target. Sale deals to Cabrera. And a soft liner to Bogarts, so the pitch around works on the 0-1 count. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Max Stassi. Stassi's 0 for 1. And he's 0 for 18 on the season. Right-handed normal hitter. The windup and the pitch from Sale. Stassi swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blew the high fastball by him. And that is Sale's first strikeout. And that's very uncustomary. Sale has really been working the ground ball pitches, though. And so 4 2/3. No 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 hits, no runs. Base is empty for Tony Kemp. Kemp's 1 for 1. Left-handed spray hitter. Sale nods his head. He's going to try to expand the zone with Kemp. Here's the pitch. Kemp punches that ball to right field down the line. Betts gets there. And Kemp thought about going for 2, but does not challenge Betts' arm. So Kemp just reached out and poked the ball, as he did expand the zone, but he got a single off of it. So 2 outs, runner at first. Kemp an excellent base runner, 8 out of 10 speed and contact. Ramirez holding him on, and Alex Bregman, the top of the order, steps to the plate. The third baseman's 1 for 2. He has 7 home runs on the year with 33 RBIs. Excellent contact hitter. Sale throws over to first. Oh, boy. Kemp just gets back there. He was leaning, folks. He was leaning. Nice tag by Ramirez. Again, Sale looks to first. Now in at the plate, nods his head. He rocks and fires to Bregman. Ground ball to Pedroia. He'll go to first. I thought he was going to flip to second. Side retired. Petey thought about flipping to second, then decided the runner's too close. Threw to Ramirez. Go to the top of the 6th, 5-0 Boston. Due up for the Red Sox. Bogarts, Ramirez, and Pedroia. Alexander is 0 for 1. Right-handed pull hitter. Astros choose not to shift. They play their infield, outfield straightaway and normal. He'll face Brad Peacock, who came in when Lance McCullers Jr. was KO'd in the top of the 5th. Peacock rocks and fires to Bogarts. Bogarts swinging. And he'll walk on the 3-1 count. Good job by Bogey. So Bogarts is on at first. And here's Hanley Ramirez. He is 1 for 2. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. And with Hanley, the Astros shift both their infield and outfield left. Stratomatic Delaware has joined us. How are you, my friend Chris? Good luck on your upcoming tournament, your Strat tournament. Hopefully you can film some of those games, buddy. As everyone's saying hi to Stratomatic Delaware. Another wonderful channel. I'm watching his doubleheader. I'm almost done with the second game, the Yankees and Baltimore. I have like 10 more minutes of the doubleheader. So, and again, good luck to you, Chris, on your Stratomatic tournament this weekend. Hopefully you can film some of that. Stratomatic Delaware says he's doing well. He's going to try. He's going to try to stream. I hope so. That's pretty cool. So no outs. Bogarts at first. Ramirez at the plate. Here's the pitch from Peacock. Ramirez is going to look at some. And that's a strike in there. 98-mile-per-hour fastball. 0-1 count. Hanley bats 286 behind the count. And we're going to play hit and run with Bogey at first. There goes Bogey. Ramirez swings. It's a number in front of the plate. He only plays to first. So that acts like a sacrifice. And at least this time we have a successful hit and run. Bogey moves over to second. 1 out for the slumping Dustin Pedroia. And hopefully he concentrates now, the right-handed pull hitter. 0 for 1 today. Average down to 200 now since he's come off the disabled list. Only 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Peacock deals to Pedroia. He's taking. Fastball in there. Strike 1. He'll take again. Off speed. Knuckle curve in there. Petey didn't like the call. No balls, 2 strikes. Pedroia chokes up just a little bit on that bat. Stassi sets the target. Here's the pitch to Dustin Pedroia. They come inside on the 3-2. Ball 4. So Petey does a good job battling back and getting a walk. So 1 out, 2 on. And here's Jackie Bradley Jr. He's only batting .216. Does have 5 homers and 26 ribbies. Runners in scoring position, 245. He struggled against right-handed pitching, but we have the lead, so we're not going to pinch hit for him. Now we're going to let him swing away. He's got a fairly good eye. 1 out, 2 on. Here's the pitch to JBJ. The lefty swings, punches it towards second, and it's going to be a 4 to 6 to... Did he beat it out? Yes! So he beats out the return throw. Good hustle, at least, by JBJ. So there's 2 out. They don't turn 2, as the Altuve throw... Was it Altuve? Let's just see that. No, the Kemp throw was late. Good hard slide. Prevented a good hard throw. Runners on the corner, 2 outs for the catcher, Sandy Leone. He got the first RBI of the game. He walked with the bases loaded, gave the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. Peacock deals to Leone. Leone swings and punches that ball to the right side. Altuve will go to first for the out. Side retired. The Red Sox strand 2 runners on. Let's go to the chat. As Clinton Parks is looking forward to a broadcast or synopsis when you get back. Oh yes, of his tournament. I'm looking. I hope he can stream some of it. You know, I liked when Ken Castro had went out to Oklahoma, and we were able to see some of Earl's games. I'd like to see it. It should be cool. Chris from Stratomatic Delaware says, absolutely, Clinton. When he comes back, you know. I hope you're able to stream some there. I think it's good publicity for the game, for the Strat community, as well as just baseball or sports sims. I enjoy it. I like watching that stuff. As Max Cornelius says, yeah, that would be fun, some footage of that tournament. Yeah, I liked when, it was in Oklahoma, I think, when Earl did his. Because Ken Castro went out there. And I enjoyed that footage. I love the footage that Chris from Stratomatic Delaware and his brother Ron did. Opening day Strat. They talked with Espo. And then I saw another interview that I missed. It wasn't on his channel, but Strat, someone else from like the Strat blog or something, interviewed Chris. Both Chris's, Chris Strat Delaware and Espo Strat, and Ron. It was fun. I like that stuff. Drew up for the Astros, who trailed by 5 in the bottom of the 6th. Marwin Gonzalez, Jose Altuve, and George Springer. As I have the hiccups now. Alright, Gonzalez is 0 for 1. Right-handed pull hitter. Red Sox infield and outfield will shift left. Nunez will be replaced with Benintendi. We're going to give him another at-bat. And that's it. We got a 5-0 lead. Benintendi's been slumping. So I like to get Nunez in. The good news, he can play a lot of position. The bad news is he's average to below average at most of them. Well, he's above average at second and short. Actually, he's average at second and short. So outfield, infield, shift left for Marwin Gonzalez. Sale has pitched 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks. He's only struck out 1, though. Usually a much higher strikeout total. Leone wiggles the finger, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. And that's grounded into the shift. Long throw by Bogey, and they got him. 1 out. Here's Jose Altuve, the diminutive one, second baseman. 0 for 2. They like to make him 0 for 3. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. Again, the outfield and infield will shift left. I normally don't shift too much my outfield, but I'm protecting Nunez as he's only a 4 out of 10 defensive ability. Good arm, though, 7 out of 10. Sale toes the rubber, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Jose Altuve. Altuve rips that past the backhanded attempt by Devers down the left field line. Wide turn, but he thinks better of it and goes back to first. Down by 5. Altuve, a very dangerous base runner, as you can see. 8 out of 10 speed, 10 out of 10 stealing. But Ken Castro's jumped in the chat, and Greg Gurecki. Hail, hail, the gang is all here. Hope all is well, gentlemen. Thank you for stopping by, spending some time with myself and the friends of the channel. George Springer steps to the plate. Springer is 0 for 1. He's walked once, also. Springer has 15 home runs and 48 RBIs. If he goes yard, the Astros would pull to within 3. right-handed pull hitter. Again, shift left both in the infield and outfield for the Boston Red Sox. Sale will try to induce a double play ball here. He rocks and fires to Springer. And that's punched to left center field. Nunez cannot get there. That's where his weak fielding comes in. Benintendi probably would have had a better shot. So 1 out, 2 on for Josh Reddick. Reddick's 1 for 2. Reddick has average power against lefties. Does have 7 home runs and 30 ribbies. You can get him to chase. Above average eye, but he will chase, and that's what we're going to try to do. With a little bit of a pitch around. It worked once, will it work again? Here's the pitch to Reddick. Reddick swings and he rips this ball down the right field line. Betts chases it down in the corner. 2 runs are probably going to score. And no, they hold him up. They hold up the runner at third. So Betts' good hustle prevents a second run from scoring, as they didn't want to run into any outs. But Houston's on the board now 5-1 thanks to the RBI double by Josh Reddick. As Sale did look for the pitch around, didn't hit his spot though, and Reddick reached out and ripped it down the right field line. Betts quickly hustled to the corner, preventing the second run from scoring. Here comes Yuli Gurriel, the designated hitter, and he's batting below 100. This is very important that Chris Sale gets this batter here. Again, he's a pull hitter. And we're going to shift infield, outfield, left. And the only reason why I'm shifting the outfield, if you joined us late, we have Eduardo Nunez in left. Benintendi is slumping bad at the plate. Nunez is hitting over 300, so I have to get him in the lineup. He's played left, he's played right, he's played center, he's played third, he's played second, short. Played everywhere but catcher and first base. All right, Sale deals to Gurriel. 1 out, 2 on. Oh, he hit him! Came too far inside with a fastball, bases loaded, 1 out for Milky Cabrera. Oh, boy, he hit him. Cabrera's 0 for 2. With bases loaded, he's 1 for 1. He's 0 for 2 off Sales, those 2 at-bats today. He is batting .309, and off all other lefties, .267. Red Sox start to get some bullpen action up. A little stretching. Leone goes out to have a quick word with Sale. We could go with a pitch around, but that's dangerous. If he doesn't hit his spot and we get ball 4, we just walked in a run, but I'm going to chance it. We're going to hope for a double play ball here. He's a normal hitter. Infield move to double play depth. Sale kicks and fires. Pitch around to Cabrera. Grounds it to Bogey. Bogey over to Petey. On to Hanley Ramirez. Double play. What a job by Sale. So he gets out of it cheap. He only gives up 1 run to the disappointment of the Houston Astros. We go to the top of the 7th, 5-1. Let's watch that replay as we induce the double play ball with the pitch around. There's a lot of strategy in this game, and it's pretty easy to figure out what you want to do, but there's a ton of, you got your pitch around. Well, I can't because my team's up, but let's just watch the replay as he grounds into the 4-6-3 double play, and the Red Sox are out of the jam. So you want to use like a pitch around, not all the time. I mean, if you have a dominant pitcher and their eye is in the orange or red, you can use the pitch around, and he's got good control though. You got to have a pitcher with good, decent control at least. The better the control, the more you can use the pitch around because he's hitting his spots. So, all right, top of the 7th. And top of the order for the Red Sox. We have a 4-run lead now. Astros bid into it by 1. Betts, Nunez, and Devers. This will be Nunez's last at-bat. Will insert Benintendi into left. Mookie Betts is 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies. And the new pitcher for the Astros is Hector Rondon. He is 2 wins, 3 losses with no saves. He has struck out 24, walked 7, 3.47 earned run average. Let's go to the chat real quick. Stratomac Diller says, Kershaw has some wild, and I don't like it. Strasburger for old school mid relief. Scherzer, Kershaw, and Sale. Oh, they must have been talking about pitchers. As Ken Castro says, only the best in Al's chats. Absolutely. The best kind. I like, Stratomatic Delaware brings up a player I like. I like Severino. I like him a lot in, when I play a lot of the 2017 Yankees. He's fun in Strat. He strikes out. I think every time I play him, he's either getting anywhere from 8 to 10 strikeouts, you know? I like Severino a lot. I think that Yankee team's fun to play in Strat. I don't play as them, I play against them, but it's fun. All right, here's Mookie Betts again, 2 for 2. Rendon throws a lot of first pitch strikes. Betts is usually patient, but we're going to hopefully, if he gets his pitch, we want him to... Oh, I already clicked take. He's taken. I'm so used to clicking take, and I'm glad I did. Ball 1. Because Mookie Betts, when he's ahead in the count, now bats 348. Rendon behind in the count, 429. Advantage Betts. Looking for a pitch he can drive. Stassi sets the target. The windup, the pitch to Mookie Betts. Betts swings. That's down the line. That should be 2. Betts turns around first. He's heading for second. The relay throw will be late as he goes in standing. So a leadoff double for Mookie Betts. And here's Eduardo Nunez. Nunez is 0 for 2. He's an excellent bunter. But runners in scoring position, 364. Off righties, 341. It's going to be the first time he faces Hector Rendon. He, too, likes to work the count. 250. And again, Rendon, 500 off. We're going to let him swing away. Here's the pitch to Nooney from Rendon.
Strike 3.
And he goes down looking on the 2-2 count. We didn't move the runner over. Didn't like that. So 1 out. Betts at second. Excellent base run. Here's Rafael Devers, 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies. He had the big blow. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. 3-0 Red Sox. He would single, knocking in 2 more. And we have a new pitcher, Charlie Morton, for Houston. He is 1-1 with no saves. He struck out 29, walked 7, 3.62 earned run average. He's a right-handed pitcher. Devers bats 353 off righties. And he likes to swing early in the count. He's got the green light. He's knocked in 50 ribbies with 17 home runs. You give the kid the green light. Morton deals to Devers. Betts at second. 1 away. Devers swings and he launches his ball deep. And gone! Rafael Devers comes through once again. Home run number 18. RBIs 51 and 52. As that's a fine how do you do to Charlie Morton. Go make some salt. Nice job by Devers. Greeted by Betts. At the plate, they go back to the dugout. As Devers jumped all over that fastball. Morton tried to get out in front, and the only thing he got out in front of, a home run. Let's watch that again. Devers, I didn't know if it had the distance, but Betts kept running, and you can see the right fielder go back to the wall, look up, as Reddick just looked up, and it's gone. Again, Devers, a home run, 18, RBIs, 51 and 52. Let's make sure I got those stats right. Yep. He's been absolute. He is the MVP of the first half of the year so far in the league. In my Out of the Park Baseball 19 playthrough 2018 season for the Red Sox. All right, 1 out. J.D. Martinez comes to plate. Martinez has 15 homers and 34 RBIs with a 280 batting average. We're going to let him swing away. Let's go back-to-back jacks here. Morton. And Martinez sends one to the gap on the run. And, oh, he doesn't get there. Played it safe. The center fielder, Springer. I thought he was going to make a dive at it. So back-to-back hits here with 1 out. And here's Bogey. Martinez at first. Gonzalez holding him on. We're going to let Bogey have the green light. Bogey swinging a miss. Strike 3 at the sinker. So 2 outs. Martinez at first will be off on contact. Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate. Ramirez, 1 for 3. We'll take a look at a few pitches. Stassi wiggles the fingers. Morton nods his head. Here's the pitch homeward bound to Hanley Ramirez. And that... Oh, wow, they called it a strike. Sinker on the inside corner. Stassi brought it up a bit. Hanley just smiles. Behind the count, he bats .281. He doesn't care. He's an extreme right-handed pull hitter. Astros shift left in the infield and outfield. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Hanley Ramirez. Ramirez swings, grounds it to third. Long throw, got him out by a mile. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 7-1 Red Sox as Devers drove in 2 with a 2-run blast. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for its root for my home team. If they lose, it's a shame. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. I don't like the way they played in Houston. Too slow, too slow. They're a bit bummed out. They're losing by 6. Sip of coffee. Now, Sales has struggled when he's reached around 90 pitches. But I think we're okay. We don't have to get the bullpen up yet. He will face Stassi, Kemp in the top of the order, Bregman. Let's go to the chat quickly. Stratomac Delver says, I hope I can draft well. Small ball all the way. Oh, so when you go to this tournament, Chris, it's a draft. You have to draft your team then? Greg Gorecki says, ouch, that salt remark stings, LOL. I thought it was funny. Max Cornelius, so Morton was real salty about that home run. He sure was. And Greg Gorecki says, I think so. I got the best chat. Such wonderful people. Quick-witted. That's what I like. Stassi's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Sale. And he walked him. It's up to 84. See, I better get my bullpen up. He in this simulation, he starts getting in trouble around 90 pitches. Yeah, I'm going to get my bullpen up. Let's just check it out first. I got to see who's... Oh, I don't want to use Barnes. I got Hembry and Barnes. Kelly's tired. Kimbrel, you want to stay away from, obviously. Steve Wright. I carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I carry 6 starters. Wright pitches out of the pen, too, so... Well, I'm going to get Hembry up. Heath Hembry. I did pick up this Zach Duke off waivers, and he's been a pretty nice acquisition. He's been in 5 games for me, 5 2/3. He had 1 stinky outing, 1. He's walked 3, struck out 5, 3.18 earned run average. And that's basically off that 1 stinky outing. But I picked him up off waivers. Who did I get him from? Was it Minnesota? They were trying to sneak him through waivers. They were sending him down. I don't understand why. Maybe because of his age in the game. Look, with Minnesota, he was in 15 games, 6 2/3 innings. He had 1 save, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, 1.35 earned run average. This is what I love about this game. I always check the waiver wire. I put claims in on anybody. Well, if I think they can help me. And here's the best part. You can still... Oh, no, it's the other guy I picked up. You can still send to the minors. You can't send him to the minors because they're trying to sneak him through. That's right. I picked up someone else, and I just sent him right to the minors. Stockpiling. All right. No outs. Runner at first. Heath Hembry's warming up in the pen. And here's Tony Kemp, very weak hitter. Oh, no, Tony Kemp's a good hitter. He's a very weak fielder. 339, 1 home run, 3 ribbies. Stassi, poor base runner at first. Ramirez holding him on. I forgot to take Nunez out of the game. We'll do it now. Let's just pretend I actually took him out when I was supposed to. So no hard feelings. No Reggie Jackson moment here. And Benintendi will come in for Nunez. And Moreland will come in for Hanley Ramirez, as Ramirez got his final at bat. And you can see We have just got Moreland 9 out of 10 defense, Benintendi 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 arm. All right, here we go. Let's try to get a double play ball here. Here's the pitch from Sale to Kemp, and double play depth for the infield. Here we go. Oh! Wild pitch. Stassi advances to second. Bring our infield back to normal. And he's at 86 pitches. Hembry's still cold. Let's do a mound visit. I feel a little bit, but I'm still in good shape. See, I don't... Always around 90 pitches so far. Not good. Not good. Last year when I used to play these guys, he got to 100 easy all the time. Embry's still warming. Kemp. The count on him is 1 ball, 1 strike. Stassi at second. We're not even paying attention to him. Leone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kemp. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Sale comes roaring back, and he gets his second strikeout. Very un-Sale-like when it comes to strikeouts. As you can see, his strikeouts for the year, 78 compared to 15 walks. So 1 out. Stassi still at second. We really don't care. And Alex Bregman comes to plate, the leadoff batter, and he's 1 for 3. He does have 7 homers and 33 ribbies. Embry continues to warm. Sale and Leone can't get on the same page. Now they do. Leone sets the target. They'll wind up the pitch to Bregman. Ground ball up the middle, past the dive of Bogarts. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. He's going to be up by 4 miles, I think. What's going on here? And he is out. As he was out by a day. He was out by a day, for God's sakes. Let's watch that over. That third base coach should be fired. Is he the third base coach for the Red Sox? Holy cow. Watch this, people. If you're not paying attention in the chat, pay attention. Watch this. Watch this. This is awful. I have never seen a runner in this game get thrown out by a... Watch. It's like Leone's waiting for him. Come on, come on. Look, and then he falls. Oh, that's hilarious. I gotta watch that one more time. He got thrown out by a week. I've never seen this. This is hilarious. Bogarts makes the attempt at the dive, and here, my God, Stassi is slow. That's why he's a catcher. Everything was bad. The running, the slide. That third base coach should be fired. So 2 outs, runner at second. Bregman advanced on the Bradley throw to the plate. That's too funny. Oh my God, that's hilarious. What are your thoughts in the chat? Should that third base coach be fired? As MP Fox says, man, I want to have a race against that dude. I just might win. Take care, Greg. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Max Cornelius says, what the glitch? No. He's a slow runner. I think it's the glitch on... He was going to get thrown out anyway, but I think it's the glitch of him just slowing down way too much. All right, 2 outs. Runner at second. Sale deals to Marwin before. Let's shift everybody. We're going to shift our infield left. Outfield will be straight away in normal. Benintendi's in left now. Sale kicks and fires to Marwin Gonzalez. And he goes the other way. He beats the shift. Nice piece of hitting. And this time the third base coach says, stop. And he had a faster runner. But good move there. And that's going to be Sale. Now we're in a safe... Now I got to get... So Embry's going to come in to face Altuve. I was so giddy about the slow dude getting thrown out, I didn't pay attention. I'm going to have to get Barnes up now. Unbelievable. So Sale's pitched pretty good, but was not dominant. So Heath Embry comes in the game. Sale's day is done. He's responsible for the runners at first and third. Heath Embry, 2 wins, 1 loss, no saves, 4.68 earned run average, 25 strikeouts, 12 walks. Quality of pitches, 7 out of 10. Movement, 4 out of. He's got to hit his spots. He's below average with movement. If he doesn't hit his spots, he's batting practice. Control 6. Altuve's up, 2 outs. On deck is Springer. Altuve against righties. You know, we're going to try a pitch around here. Maybe he beats the ball into the ground or pops up. Leone has a word with Embry. Back behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Altuve. Pitch around. Oh, he throws the ball away. The runner scores from third. Leone's thrown to Embry covering the plate is too late. As Altuve checked his swing, so, it's horrible all the way around. We don't even get the strike call. And it's now 7-2. And 1-0 count, Altuve. We're going to try the pitch around again. Embry rocks and fires. Altuve punches it up the middle, though. Here comes JBJ with the throw to the plate. And it's safe. Doesn't get that base runner. And it's now 7-3. Altuve advances. A single, he advances on the throw to the plate. Picks up a ribby. 7-3. Barnes starts warming up a little more feverishly. As I still have 2 more innings to get through. 6 outs. Alright. The windup and the pitch to Springer. Pull hitter. Shift left. Infield, outfield. Embry nods his head. Leone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Springer. And he jammed him. Pop up. Leone throws the mask off. Makes the catch. Side retired. A few anxious moments in the bottom of the 7th. Astros get 2. We go to the top of the 8th. 7-3 Boston. How big was that 2-run homer by Devers now? And is there another new pitcher? Yes. Houston goes to another new pitcher. Chris Davinsky. And Davinsky is 1 win, 1 loss with 2 saves. 5.14 earned run average. 37 strikeouts. Walking 14. They'll face Pedroia, Bradley, and Leone. Here's the pitch to Petey. Pedroia swings and sends it down the line, and Pedroia's digging for 2. Here's the throw by Cabrera. Pedroia slides in safely. So hopefully that breaks Pedroia out of his slump. And if you watch this, he takes the outside pitch and he just yanked it the other way. Instead of going to right, he pulled it. But that's okay. He got a double down the line. There's JBJ. 0 for 2 today. We're going to put the bunt down. Sacrifice him over. A little small down. Good bunt. He makes the third baseman. Oh, it's a close bang-bang play. And they got him. But a good bunt by JBJ. He forced the third baseman to field it. That's what you want to do in that situation. So 1 out. Pedroia is at third for Sandy Leone. We're going to pinch hit for Leone. Righty. What's Brock Hope? Brock Hope doesn't hit righties too well, does he? No, he hits lefty. Another lefty who hits lefties better on my team. Vasquez is having a decent year at hitting the ball. 307 and 290. Vasquez will come in to pinch hit. I want this run. Vasquez will come in to pinch hit. For Leone, he'll stay in to catch. Sandy Leone's day is done. Did a good job. Vasquez with runners in scoring position. 308 off righties. 307. He likes to take a look at some pitches, but Davinsky does pour over first pitch strikes. He gives up a 500 batting average. We're going to take. Here's the pitch to Vasquez. That's out. Oh! Outside corner. Good framework by Stassi. Strike 1. And Vasquez on the season. 302, 1 homer, 11 ribbies, 4 out of 10 contact off righties. Poor power, 1 out of 10. 6 out of 10. And he's behind the count, 182. He's got a grip and rip here. Infield in for the Astros. Outfield shallow. They really want to cut this run down. Davinsky with the windup and the pitch to Christian Vasquez. Vasquez swings, grounds it to second. Look Petey back, throws to first, 2 down. So Mookie Betts steps to play. Betts 3 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Runners in scoring position. Betts bats .345. He likes to look at the count, some pitches here. Again, that .500 batting average though. Off Davinsky. We're gonna let Betts swing away. Here's the pitch to Mookie, and Betts drives that ball right center and gone. Mookie Betts homers. And it's now 9-3 Red Sox. I'm glad we gave him the green light. He crushed it on the 1-1 count. Let's watch that again. Right center field. He destroys that pitch. Got up and out. I thought it was... As once again, Reddick gets to the wall, looks up, and says, bye-bye ball. 9-3 now. Red Sox have erupted. Andrew Benintendi, 2 outs. Benintendi slumping. He had his average up to .260, and now it's dropped down to .236. He's had a major slump in the beginning of the season, and now he's slumped again. So we had Nunez in there. We did that early on, too, because Nunez has been hitting. You got to play people who hit. Benintendi, .236, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. Off righties, .236. Off the first pitch, .273. Davinsky gives a .500 off the first pitch, so maybe Benintendi can get out of his slump here. Here's the pitch to Andrew Benintendi.
Strike 3.
He cannot. Strike 3 swinging on the 2-2 count. His slump continues. And Vasquez will stay in to catch. And Barnes is ready. But we're going to sit him down. Don't want to tire him out. Embry has only thrown 6 pitches. We're going to try to get him through the bottom of the 8th. And unfortunately, we're going to have to go to Barnes. Because that's the way the bullpen is right now. Those are my 2 fresh guys. So Embry will deal with Reddick. Reddick is 2 for 3 with a ribby. Here's the pitch to Josh Reddick. Grounder up the middle, past the dive of Bogarts. I don't want Moreland to hold him on, but I forgot how to change that. That's okay. Yuli Gurriel steps to the plate. 0 for 2, batting .097. Pull hitter. We're only going to move our infield left, outfield straight away and normal, hoping to get a double play ball here. Embry kicks and fires to Gurriel. Reddick at first. And that's going to be into left. Looper. So the first 2 runners on with singles, and here comes Milky Cabrera. Cabrera's 0 for 3. We need a double play ball here. Infield middle pinches the middle. Bogarts and Pedroia pinch the middle. Outfield straight away. See if we get him to expand the zone with a pitch around. But his control 6, stuff 6, movement 4. He's got to hit his spot. Here's the pitch to Cabrera, looking for the double play ball. And he got inside on him. He jammed it. This ball goes out to Bogarts. He on the outfield grass makes the catch. 1 away. Good job by Heath Embry. And he'll now face Max Stassi, who got thrown out by 3 years at the plate by Jackie Bradley Jr. A laugh-out-loud moment in baseball if you've ever seen one. Embry deals to Stassi. Stassi sends that ball left center field. JBJ on the run. Gets there quite easily. Out number 2. Runners retreat back to their bases. 1 out away from getting out of the bottom of the 8th here. Unscathed. So 2 on, 2 outs for Tony Kemp. And now Matt Barnes gets back up in the pen. We have to go to him in the 9th anyway because Embry's going to be tired. Embry deals to Kemp. Up the middle, that's going to get down. Base hit. And Bradley will throw to the cutoff man. And it's now 9-4. Alex Berman comes to the plate. Barnes is ready. Vasquez takes a mound visit. Embry says, I can still pound the zone, but only for a couple more batters. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Bregman, Gonzalez. That's it. Barnes is coming in the game. So Embry gets 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. He's responsible for Gurriel at second and Kemp at first. Matt Barnes comes into the game for the Red Sox. 3 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves. In 28 2/3 innings pitched, he has struck out 33, walked 8, 3.14 earned run average. Quality of pitches, excellent, 9 out of 10. Movement, good, 6 out of 10. Control, average, 5 out of 10. He will face Alex Bregman, who's 2 for 4. Runners in scoring position, 302 for Bregman. And off righties, 258. The windup and the pitch from Matt Barnes to Alex Bregman. He strikes him out looking. Fastball on the 1-2 count. Hit the outside corner. Bregman doesn't pull the trigger. Doesn't like the call, but go grab some pine, son. Astros only get 1. We go to the top of the 9th. 9-4 Boston. Let's go to the chat. Ken Castro says, nice, MP Fox. Vidal on a header, 4 minutes in 1-0. Mia-san. MP Fox, 3-2 Germany. I love Soccer Blast. Cool. MP Fox a little farther up in chat says, yes, posting results. Played Germany-Denmark tonight. Very interesting game. Denmark scored in the first minute on a highlight. Ken Castro. Al, can you make players the size with out of the ballpark 18? I don't know. You probably can. I like them the larger size. I like it. The small size is too small. The medium's too small. I like to see the players. On some of them, I think if we go to the modern view, you can actually see some of the writing on the chest right there. Now, the only thing I don't like about the modern view, and it's beautiful, these are too big. I kind of like it when I play because I like to know the arms and stuff and the names. I wish they would make these slightly smaller, but the modern view, you can see how beautiful it is. Look at that. It is very nice. I'm just so used to playing with the classic 3D view with the extra information. You know. Anyhow. All right, here's Devers. He'll be followed by Martinez and Bogarts. Devers, 2 for 4, 1 homer, 4 ribbies. Davinsky deals to Devers. And Devers, shallow fly ball center. Coming on is Springer, 1 down. There comes J.D. Martinez. Martinez is 1 for 4. He awaits the Davinsky offering. And he swings, drives that ball left center field towards the gap, but cutting it off and making the catch is Springer. He's been a busy Beaver, 2 up, 2 down, thanks to the catches of George Springer in center. Base is empty for Xander Bogaerts. Bogey's 0 for 2. Stassi sets the target. The windup and the pitch from Davinsky. And Bogaerts goes down looking, side retired. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Red Sox 3 outs away from winning the first 2 games of this series. A comeback win in Game 1, 6-5, which was unbelievable. I wish that's the one I recorded, but I do Chris Sale starts. So Barnes will face Gonzalez, Altuve, and Springer. Marwin Gonzalez is 1 for 3, left-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox, I actually think I shifted the wrong way last time. Will hard shift right. And I think we're going to shift. I did, because he went the other way. I made a mistake. I'm looking at him going, I think I shifted the wrong way. Well, that's what happens when you drink and play this game. All right. So outfield will shift right too. Barnes deals to Gonzalez. And right down the line, he beats the shift. He's digging for 2. Here's the relay throw, not in time. Oh, boy. Could this be a Malox moment for my bullpen? They've imploded on a few occasions. Craig Kimbrell has blown 7 games. Red Sox should be out in front by at least 6 games. They're 1 ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. That run means nothing. Here's Jose Altuve. Red Sox will shift left in the infield and left in the outfield. Barnes deals to Altuve. Up the middle into the shift. Come on, Petey, throw that ball. Bang, bang, play. Good stretch by Moreland. They just get Altuve 1 down. Gonzalez advances to third. Run means nothing. There's George Springer, another right-handed pull hitter. As in the words of Bill Mambo Kett of my 1960 Red Sox, everybody Mambo to the left. In the infield and in the outfield. Allergies have now kicked in. Sniffles are in full force. Vasquez sets the target. Here's the pitch to Springer. Grounded to Bogey. Long throw, and again they get the out. Good stretch by Moreland. Run scores 9-5. So Springer will get an RBI, but the Red Sox are 1 out away from victory. Josh Reddick looking to keep hope alive. Barnes works quickly. He rocks and fires to Reddick. Strike 3, looking side, retired, ball game over. The Red Sox win it 9-5 as their pitching staff at the end gave up all 5 runs from the 6th inning on. And how big were those extra runs now? As you can see, we don't get those extra runs. It's 5-5, folks. So Devers 2-run blast, and then Mookie Betts hits a 2-run blast. Difference in the ball game. The Red Sox are victorious and will stay in first place. Player of the game's got to be Devers, I would think. Player of the game, Mookie Betts. Let's see why. How does he beat out Devers? Oh, because he's 4 for 4 with 4 ribbies. Honorable mention, Devers 2 for 5 with 4 ribbies. Sales gets the win, but he starts to peter out around 90 pitches, and it's very. That's why I remember it now, because I've left him in. I'm like, oh, he can work his way through this. He never does. So Sales now 6-3. He only went 6 2/3, which kind of following in what he's really what he's doing in real life. 9 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. Walked 3, only struck out 2 through 97 pitches. Embry, 1 inning, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. And Barnes, an inning and a third, mops up. Though it was an important mop-up, you got to get the win. 1 hit, 1 run, it was earned. He struck out 2. McCullers takes the loss. He's now 4 4 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Walked 5, struck out 5. His control was not there. Peacock, an inning and a third, 2 walks, no runs, no strikeouts. Rendon, a third of an inning, a hit and a run. It was earned. He struck out 1. Morton, Mr. Salt himself, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned because the other run went to Rendon. He gave up a home run to Devers. Struck out 1. Davinsky, 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Struck out 2, and he gave up a home run to Betts. Player of the game, Mookie Betts. The Red Sox in victory on the road. Betts 4 for 4, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs, a walk, and a home run. He's now batting .311. Nunez 0 for 3, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. His average drops to .326. Benintendi came in to play defense, got 1 at-bat. He struck out. He's at .235. Devers 2 for 5, 4 ribbies, a homer, a run scored. He's batting .329, 18 homers, 52 RBIs. Outstanding. J.D. Martinez 1 for 5, batting .282. He struck out once. Bogey 0 for 3, a run scored. He walked twice, struck out twice. His average drops to .268. Hanley Ramirez 1 for 4 with a run scored. He struck out. .245. I have my platoon going with Ramirez and Moreland, but it's the other way around. Ramirez, who's a righty, plays against righties because he hits righties. And Moreland, who's a lefty, plays against lefties because he hits lefties. And Moreland's batting .243. He didn't have an at-bat. Pedroia got a hit. We were happy about that when we inserted him in for Nunez. 1 for 2 with a run scored. He had a walk. He did strike out once. He's up to 208. Very horrible start after coming off the DL. 1 homer, 3 ribbies. Jackie Bradley Jr. threw out the slow-footed poop-in-my-pants Stassi. He was 0 for 2 with a run scored. He walked once. His struggles continue, 215. He does have 5 homers and 26 RBIs, though. Leone was 0 for 2, a run scored with a ribby. He walked with the bases loaded and struck out once. He's batting .200, 1 homer, 2 ribbies. Vasquez came in to pinch hit. He was 0 for 1, stayed in to catch, .299, 1 homer, 11 ribbies. In total, the Red Sox 32 at-bats, 9 runs, 9 hits, 9 RBIs, 7 walks. They K'd 9 times. For the Houston Astros, who've dropped the first 2 games of this series now, Bregman 2 for 5, a run scored, struck out once. Gonzalez 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. He walked once. Altuve 2 for 5, a run scored and a ribby. He's .284, 12 homers, 37 RBIs. Springer 1 for 4 with a ribby and a walk. Reddick 3 for 5, the former Red Sox and A's. 1 run scored, 1 ribby, and 1 strikeout. Gurriel, 1 for 3. Cabrera 0 for 4. Stassi, who is out by 3 weeks at the plate. And if you're just joining me, go back and watch when he got thrown out at the plate. It was pretty funny. 0 for 3, a walk and a strikeout. Kemp, the shortstop, awful defender, but he was 3 for 4 with a ribby and struck out once. He's now batting .344, only 1 homer and 4 RBIs. Red Sox win. Their record improves to 33-25. Depending what Tampa Bay does, they'll stay in first place by either a game or 2. And Houston, a game behind Seattle's 34-25 now. Red Sox knock off the Astros 9-5 at Minute Maid Park. Mookie Betts was player of the game. He had a tremendous game. 4 for 4, a home run, 2 doubles, and a walk. He scored 3 times and drove in 4. Chris Sales picked up the win. He improves to 6-3. He only struck out 2, though, in 6 2/3 and seemed to be laboring at the end. Astros dropped to 34-25. That's their 4th loss in a row. All right, that's the ball game. Let's take a quick look at the standings. We'll see what the ID Gestures in the house. How are you? Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. And let's see what the Rays did. See if I can find Tampa Bay. Did they play today? Tampa Bay won. And Seattle lost, so it worked out for Houston. Each team, Houston will still be behind by a game and the Red Sox ahead by a game. So let's just finish today. So the Red Sox will look for the sweep. Porcello versus Cole. That game will not be on the channel. I'm going to play about 10 games before I come back. I'm going to jump out ahead again, as we are now in June 2nd. So I'm going to do one video, not now, but just, we've gotten into June. I'm going to go through the stats. I'm just going to show you the standings. Again, this is our playthrough. Come on, Al. Click on the right freaking buttons here. We're clicking all over the place. This is our playthrough using Out of the Park Baseball 19. And we're going to be on game 59 next. Standings. So Boston, as the start of June 2nd, 2018, and our time machine playthrough, 33 wins, 25 losses. They're a game up on Tampa Bay, who's 31-25. Toronto is 31-26, a game and a half back. The Yankees 29-29, 4 games back. The Indians, this will make Tribes fan happy, lead the Central, 39 wins, 17 losses, 8 up on the Twins. The Mariners and Astros are in a dogfight. Mariners are up by a game, 34-23. Astros 34-25. The Athletics hanging around at 500, 5.5 back. In the National League, the Nationals are 6 up on the Mets, 7 up on the Braves. The Cubs are in first place in the Central, 7.5 up on the Reds. ID Gestures Cardinals are 10 back, 2 games below 500. And Beatles eternally. Pittsburgh Pirates have pooped the bed. They're in last place. Thank God they're not doing that in real life. They have slumped lately in real life. The Dodgers in the West, 1.5 up on the Diamondbacks, followed by the Rockies, 9 back. So that's how we stand. And so we're going to call it a stream. We'll be back. I'm going to jump ahead about 10 games. I'm going to play 10 games offline to get mid-June. Thank you very much to MP Fox, Clinton Parks. Check out that wonderful channel. ID Gesture, thank you for stopping by. Check out his channel. A lot of Warframe on there. Ken Castro, Max Cornelius, who might be coming up with looking forward to his possible playoff tournament he's going to do on his channel. Chris from Stratomatic Delaware was in the chat. Wish him good luck on his Strat tournament coming up this weekend. Greg Gorecki, our good friend from the north, thank you. As I'm scrolling, a lot of good chat went on, a lot of fun. And I think I got everybody. Yes, I did. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. I know my streams tend to go a little long. I might be back in a little bit, maybe a little Strat. I don't know. What time is it? 10:22, maybe. I don't know. Or I might play a little Guns Growing Cannoli. I haven't played that in a while. So, till next time, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button. Please check out the friends of the channel on my page, featured and related. They're good channels too. We want to grow our community as well as my channel as well as theirs. So, thank you very much. Until next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Don't swing at the curveball in the dirt. Watch out for the big left hook. And peace!